Hi guys, welcome to my new video. Okay, in previous video we discussed about uh, how I can apply different type of jars like our data source jars in pom.xml, and I access all those jars using this class. Okay? But in this video, uh, I'm trying to access. Actually, today's agenda is I will explain how we can access our data source properties in application.properties. Okay, I have all the jars here. See, I have Tomcat JDBC jar is there, DBCP2 jar is there, and also UCP jar also is there. Okay, and by default is what? Hikari CP jar. Okay, I will enable all the jar files. Okay, see, I'm enabling all the jar files. Okay, control see, in event dependency, all the jar files are added. See here, what is this command dvcp building? Okay, I will also one. So, how can I access? See, if I run my application, by default is what? Hikari CP. Okay, Hikari CP. Is building for it. A minute. Loaded. See, commons dbcp2 is added. Okay, another one is what? Is it pom.xml file? For it. UCP also there. Okay, then Tomcat JDBC, Tomcat JDBC also there. Okay, all the files are there, but by default, if I not mentioning in my dependence hierarchy, okay, in dependence hierarchy, if I not mentioning any sorry, not excluding our Hikari CP, so by default is what? By default is Hikari CP. So see, by default is what? Hikari CP. By default is Hikari CP. If I run my application, if I run my application, so by default is what? Hikari CP. Hikari CP data source will execute. Wait for it. Okay. Employee name I'm giving some Azuk. Okay. Address is Hyderabad. Okay. Salary I'm giving some float value. See my Springboot class is loaded. Yes. Auto configuration is also loaded. See, my Hikari pool is starting. Hikari pool is starting. Okay. Hikari pool is starting. Hikari data source is executed. Okay. But if I in previous class what I told in pom.xml, I will go to the dependence hierarchy. I am excluding that Hikari CP and I am just including the Tomcat JDBC. All the stories are there. But what I will do, all the jar files is present in my pom.xml, but now I am trying to access all those jar files through my application.properties. How can I access? Means, see, uh, in Google you go search spring data property. Okay, spring data source properties in application.properties. So this is my spring docs here, doc spring.io, means spring's official website. If I go here, see, all those files are there. 4 properties. I need what? Data properties. In data properties, what I need? I need data source. I need data source. This is not, this is not, this is not, this is also data. The best thing is, I see here, data source is started. What is that? dbcp2. Okay, dbcp2, all the properties is there here. Okay, next is what? Our embedded server. See, this is our Hikari. Okay, Hikari data source, all those files are there. Okay, this is what? Oracle ucp also there. Okay, all those files there. Then tomcat files also there. Okay, tomcat files are there. What data type I need? Spring data source type I need. So I'm copying this thing. Okay, okay, so spring dot data source dot type. Okay, what type I need? Spring dot data source dot type. Okay, is equal to string dot data source dot type. Which type I need? See, I want, by default is what? Hikari, but I want what type? I want tomcat cp, tomcat type. Okay, see, again go to Google and okay, search here tomcat. Okay, tomcat cp data source file, tomcat cp data source files. Okay, see here, go to the tomcat site. Okay, go to the tomcat website. See, if I go down, here is the standalone. I'm creating a standalone project. That's why my, what is that? Oracle dot apache dot tomcat dot data source. I need this. Yes, okay, here I got my data source. Okay, control S. I'm saving it. Okay, see, if I run my application now, okay, I'm giving Razu, and then address is some J, and salary I'm giving some. Okay, wait for it, so see, here no Hikari CP is present. Here what is that? Tomcat JDBC pool data source is executing the data. Okay, okay, the employee registered, success messages came. This is using, I'm controlling through where? Application.properties file. Okay, if I want to use what type? UCP. Okay, UCP I want what type? UCP type. How can I? UCP can I got? Okay. Uh, if I Oracle UCP data source file, if I uh, search Oracle UCP data source file, I will get official document of Oracle site. I'll go here. Okay, if I click here, see, Oracle UCP JDBC pool data source implementation. Default is what? This is default. This is my factory name. I want what? Driver name. I'm copying this. Okay, I'm copying this, and what is that? Spring dot data source dot type, type is equal to what I need? Oracle UCP JDBC pool data source implemented. I'm saving it, and let me run again. Okay. I'm giving the name Raju. APT. Yeah, APT. Giving. See, my boot application is started. Okay. Auto configuration is taking place. See, my Oracle UCP JDBC start implementation is executed. Okay. Hope you. Okay. Okay. Clear? This topic is over now. Okay. Next, we'll go to the further topic like our telling what uh, one question is occurred when I will give the answer like when our Spring Boot starter JDBC is added to class path, what default data source we get? Okay, by default data source what will get? By default data source is our CP data source I will get. Next one is if our at the rate bin method of our main class, okay, main class bin method, okay, uh, main class means our where is that our Spring Boot application is there. I will show you that main class here is our main class. Main class is Spring Boot application annotation is there. This is called our main class. If at the rate bin method of main class giving non-data source algorithm, okay, non-data source algorithm, our data source object, uh, then the Spring Boot app takes which data source object it takes, which data source object it takes means our at the rate bean answer is our at the rate bean method generate data source object while override or our dominate when we will override, okay, the data source algorithm algorithms of data source like what is the properties in application.properties file we mention or in form.file what we will mention depends on, okay. Mm. Actually, most important question is which is industry standard data source, okay, to use our real-time project. Hikari CP, actually answer is Hikari CP because Hikari CP is now performing best, okay, because especially our speed of creating data, sorry, speed of creating our JDBC connection object in JDBC connects pool is fast, okay. Uh, Another question also that like how can we access like we can specify pool size also, okay, in data source driver we can we can put pool size also. Pool size if I get 100 then 100 pool connection object is created. If I write it 10 then 10 pool connection is created. If I create more than that then application will give error, okay. If I do and another properties also there in CPC, I'll show you the where is that here they go. Here, this is our Tomcat. I need what Oracle not receive. Here is all those properties. Ideal timeout means if I give 10 seconds, then if I my program is ideal for 10 seconds, then timeout will given. And keep alive also there. See here, keep alive also. See, keep alive time also there, okay. If I give 10,000 seconds then that application will alive for 10,000 seconds like that. Okay, connection timeout also there. driver class name also there, we can give the driver class name also there. All those things are password, uh, driver class name, password also there. See, password also there, username also there. All those things are there. We can see here, we can see the source code, get the clarity. How can we? Next, what we will discuss. Okay. Next, what we will discuss. Next, what we will discuss. See. Okay. In our parent project starter, the prom XML performs the following three operations. Controls the version of other starters or dependents related jar files, means I can control from here also. See, in the pom.xml, what is the version is there? 3.03. But my previous version is giving event dependency 3.03. If I remove it, it will doesn't give any version. The project related version by default it comes. Okay, and also there, that is the older version starter. All those things I told that. Added overriding properties. It will take from parent properties. I told it before that. Okay. Next is supplies Maven plugins. Plugins means, see, a plugin is a patch software or software app that performs additional operation on the top of existing software or software apps. Okay, existing software or software apps like our uh, Amazon Fire Sticks in plugin that makes our normal TV as the smart TV. Like in Spring Boot Maven project, we need lots of Maven plugins to perform various operations on Spring Boot project. The operation are like our compiling the source code, packing the apps, means to war or jar files. Okay, executing the unit test, generating report, etc, etc. Means I need some plugins. Examples are, see, Maven jar plugin. We'll see future how we can add all those plugins, all those plugins. Okay. Next topic is like our injecting values to our Spring Bean properties file. How we can inject our values to our Spring Bean properties file. Okay. Means data injection. We'll see the data injection type in next class. Thank you.